When most people think about fine dining, they imagine a rather buttoned-up experience.
I think for a long time what that probably looked like to people was the scene out of Downton Abbey.
It's so buttoned up and so stuffy, you're afraid you're going to do something wrong. Did I put my water glass in the wrong place? Did I not use the right fork or the right spoon?
But at 11 Madison Park, rated one of the best restaurants in the world, fine dining looks a little different.
We turned the elevator into a spaceship, and we served the balance of their meal as if they were dining in space.
11 Madison Park, owned by restaurant group Make It Nice, is a 3-star Michelin-rated establishment in New York City. At $335 a plate, it's seen by many as the height of fine dining.
Each table has a team of 4 dedicated to their zone. They have a captain, a server, an assistant server, and a sommelier explicitly for them.
After years of growing the restaurant and building its reputation, owners Will Guidara and chef Daniel Hume were struck with a unique idea.
I had been dropping food, and as I was walking away, I overheard them saying, "We had a great vacation. We got to go to Daniel, to Percé, to Jean-Georges, and now here, 11 Madison Park. What an amazing trip." And then one of the people said, "Yeah, but we never got to have a dirty water hot dog," which is kind of a thing in New York City, and they had missed that opportunity. And so I ran out to the street, got 2 hot dogs, brought them back to the kitchen. Daniel cut them up perfectly, plated them with a swoosh of mustard and a quenelle of sauerkraut, and we brought them out as the next course. We put that dish down, and the looks on their faces and the volume of their laughter. We had spent months planning every other detail of their meal, but the thing that took 10 minutes to put together was going to be the thing that they remembered most. And so we were like, oh my gosh, we need to start doing more of this.
Guidara and Chef Hume hired a staff of 3 employees called Dreamweavers, whose sole task was to create these unique experiences for guests. It all starts when someone makes a reservation.
We like to get little details from them. So if a guest calls and they're celebrating an anniversary, you find out, where did you get married? What is one of the best memories you have? And we sort of connect the dots to pass it on to the service team, who then creates a memorable experience for them.
The guy who set up his reservation gave us a literal essay about his relationship.
Danielle is a Dreamweaver at 11 Madison. She's putting together a special experience for a couple coming in this evening.
His girlfriend is really into astrology and tarot cards.
Wow, this is 9 pages of correspondence that this person had with the maitre d'. Wow.
So I have a lot to work with, which is great. And I'm gonna make tarot cards to drop with each course as they're eating. To sort of celebrate the different parts of the story that he's given us.
Danielle tries to prep all the experiences before the start of service, but oftentimes things happen on the spot.
Part of the fun is during the night, the captains and sommeliers, and sometimes even kitchen servers, will pick up on little pieces of information about the guests or jokes that they have, and come back and tell me about them, and I'll make something on the spot.
The experiences have come to be called legends, and no two are alike.
Whether we're creating a mini golf course for Dad on Father's Day that made the one-off comment that said, you know, I'd rather be golfing, quite frankly, than eating lunch. Or can we throw a couple sleds in the back of a limo and have that waiting for you outside because your kids just saw snow for the first time and they would love nothing more than to go sledding.
Some legends are big, some are small and simple, but not every guest is a fan.
There's certainly been times when we have like old school guests here, maybe who have traveled from Europe and are used to a certain style of 3 Michelin star restaurant, and they just don't like it. They don't like our style of service, they think it's too casual. But I think if you're trying to do anything of significance, you can never appeal to everyone. What are people gonna want in 10 years? I don't know, it's hard for me to tell. I do know that there's a basic human desire to feel seen. There's a basic human desire to feel cared for, to feel understood, to feel welcomed. And all I know is for us, in 10 years, I hope we're a hell of a lot better at it then than we are now.